bum 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 bum. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Rebels Capital, aka Negativity with Success. And yes, welcome to another day. We will talk about the stock market, cryptos, everything that has to do with making the market, making money on the stock market. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There's a couple of things we're gonna talk about today. Um, yeah, man. Today is the 15th of July, 2026. The stock market is being obliterated, bro. Like everything is selling out. Dow Jones is down. The Dow Jones was down a couple of points, but it's up by 0.07. S&P 500 is down. Nasdaq 100 down. Let's see. The US dollar is also down. US dollar is down, the VIX is down, simply because of one Trump comment, right? As you can see here, the S&P 500 is down. Everyone's getting raped and confused today. What the hell is going on, or what just happened? What really happened was what caused this sell-off today was Donald Trump. Donald Trump and Iran are back again with their conflict and change of words again. So let me just tell you what this guy said. This guy, word for word, right, was not even fucking around. In a meeting with Fox News, right, what he said is that against Iran is that he said that this is word for word. He said that we are going to hit them very hard tonight. We're going to hit them hard tomorrow night. We're going to hit them hard the very night after. We're going to knock down all their power plants and we're going to knock down all their bridges unless they get on the table and negotiate. So, yeah, man. So, that comment alone at Fox News caused everyone to sell, bro. Like, it's so fucking bloody, dude. Yeah, man. It's one of those days everyone is bleeding to death because of one comment from Donald Trump. But yeah, man, that's why the stock market today is down. I mean, everything from the US dollar to the index. So yeah, man, it's one of those things of like, where do you run away, right? It's one of those things like, where do I go now? What do I buy? But a couple of companies are up, but the index in general are down. VIX, which is the fear index, that shows you that there's some sort of sell-off. That couldn't even give you an indication as well because it's also down. And then commodities as usual are going to be higher due to these news. Obviously, oil is up. It's currently sitting at 79. Natural gas is up by 0.16. It's sitting at 2.92. And then Brent oil is currently sitting at $84. So yeah, man, that's what's happening now with that. Oil is obviously higher because of that. So like it's like a thing that trickles down. So as soon as there's like bad news about the stock market, it goes to the oil and commodities. But overall, the commodity space, something can feel, touch, and smell. The only thing that is up today is U.S. cocoa, U.S. U.S. cotton, U.S. sugar, U.S. wheat, and cotton. The rest is down, like your U.S. coffee, heating oil. Let's see, silver, platinum, gold, and copper. Right? Everything else is down, but oil in general is up today. And then I'm sure that will definitely change throughout the day. Yeah, it normally changes throughout the day. But yeah, man, the crypto bros are up today as well. They're currently sitting at 65,000. Ethereum is up by 2%, sitting at 1.9. Ether is down. Binance Bitcoin actually is down. USDC is up. XRP is up. Solana is up. Tron, the exchange, is down. And Hyperliquid is up by 4%. Yeah, man. So that's what's happening there in the basic. And one of the things that are higher. So one of the things that pushed down, right, was the dollar, right, was this news from the CPI. Let me just show you quick. CPI is like where we look at economic numbers. It pushes up and down the US dollar. So it came in at the number came in at 3.5 versus the forecast of 3.8. So it was a bit bad. So yeah, man, it pushed down the US dollar, and as well as the PPI, as you can see here, PPI came in at negative 0.3 versus the forecast of 0.0. So yeah, man, overall, due to those factors, like due to those numbers, it kept the US dollar down. As you can see now, let me just show you. Where's my dollar? Okay, the US dollar now is here sitting at $100.47. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So sitting now at $100.49 due to those two news, the CPI and PPI, right? Those are two important what you call these economic numbers, like basic numbers that have to perform. So yeah, man, those were down. And then a couple of things also was that the Fed chair, Mr. Kevin Walsh, yesterday testified against Congress. And yeah, man, he was getting hammered yesterday. He was getting questions about him receiving money, um, what he's going to do. Is he like a corrupt Fed, like every other Fed? So yeah, man, because of all the Federal Reserve predecessors, so people who were there before, they kind of know him as well, so they kind of trained him more or less. Especially this Mr. Greenspan, he was like one of the longest and one of the people who started the Fed meetings. So yeah, man, he was saying that he's still committed to keeping the inflation rate at 2% as the target, and the Fed is still an independent what you call this? It's an independent entity on its own. I don't know why they keep saying that the Federal Reserve is independent when he was elected by the actual president, but that's politics for another day, dude. Like, the president has a lot of things to do. Donald Trump can just shuffle them whenever he wants now after he did that. But yeah, man, that was the news of the Fed yesterday. And in the usual, yesterday was IBM. Disappointed a lot of people yesterday in terms of like they're not changing. They're still the same company. They're still the same company as in the 2000s. So as you can see here, it went from $300 to 212. Yeah, man, it got slammed at like 20% down, 24 to be exactly. So the problem there was that because of the earnings report from yesterday, let me just show you here. So the earnings report yesterday, they were supposed to beat the forecast, right? So the forecast came in at 17 billion, right, and 86, right? They only managed to make 17 billion and 20. That was it. Like, that was it. So yeah, man, that was one of the factors, the revenue miss. And management said that the clients shifted their capex towards server storages, memories to front memory expected. So yeah, man, more or less. So more or less, IBM is just being beaten by competition, right? That was it. That was the main reason. And then the other thing yesterday that went down was a company called Palantir. The guys who hunt down people, they hunt down people and kill them. Then the army comes and kill them. This is the technology that they use to hunt down terrorists, anything, anyone, and anything they find as a threat. They use Palantir, right? The technology. It's currently sitting at 133. It was down yesterday because of the IBM news, right? But it went higher at 3%. And then two people came in and spoke about the stock, which was Alex Klopp, which is the CEO, obviously, the CEO, and Charmeth. Charmeth is one of those investment. Let me just show you him. Very smart guy. Charmeth is one of those investment managers, right? Let me just show you. Very, very smart guy. He came in and also went to CNBC, spoke about the stock, and then it went higher. Here's the guy right here. So yeah, man, he spoke about Palantir, how it's a brilliant company and that people shouldn't stop selling, because of obviously he's also in the stock himself. Yeah, man, that was one of the reason why it went higher. Here's the guy. This is what he looks like. If you don't know what he looks like, yeah, man, he's one of those big profile investors on the stock market, if we can say that. And then also another thing that happened was that another company by the name of Area Test Systems. Let me just show you the name. Let me show you with the ticker. It also reported earnings yesterday. Yesterday, earnings report of the last 4 months, how much they have made. They killed it yesterday, this company actually. Look at this shit. This thing is up by 23%. So, jeez. So what happened there was that with this company, it had strong beat. So they beat their forecast and they also raised guidance for the year. So meaning that they're gonna make more money by the end of this year. So they raised it from 130 to 150 versus the $85 million they said they're gonna make. And there's also demand for the EV cars, so these electric cars, basically. So let me just show you here. This is one of the companies. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, this is the one of the companies. So here's the revenue. It came in at 18.8 million versus the forecast of 17 million. So by the end of this year, they're saying they're gonna make $130 to 150. So yeah, man, that's a positive news. So when you buy the stock, you're buying it to go even higher from today. So yeah, man, that's one of the main companies that went higher yesterday. And then one of the things that happened as well was that the New York. Let's go to politics back again, right? So Donald Trump yesterday, he said that he's swiping a 20% fee on the Strauss cargoes for trade investment deals from Gulf states, right? So yeah, man, he's gonna bring back those tariff thingamajig again, like again, the same boring thingy. And then the second thing was that New York is set to become the first state with moratorium of large scale data centers. So yeah, man, so they got pausing approvals for a year, and while it studies the energy environment and impact. So what they're doing is they're having like these data centers right in New York now. They're gonna be more data centers than ever. They're just making sure that they don't finish the power of the whole town, because that thing can just kill the power grid of the whole town. Data centers, because they need so much power. And then another good one company in terms of AI and technology companies was a company called Nubis. Nubis is a company. It went higher because of a deal. Why is this thing freezing? Okay, now it's playing at 196. It's up by 1% because of there's a deal they're going to make with Reflection AI, which was Reflection AI. The former researchers are from DeepMind, so they're giving them access to NVIDIA's GP chips, GP300 chips. So yeah, man, that's what's happening there. So yeah, man, this one, Nubis and Reflection AI, they're making a deal there. So just to make it more competitive, right? And then and then the second company is that reports that OpenAI is building a screen-free smart speaker and home AI companion device. So is it? So they're trying to beat what you call this? They're trying to beat the Amazon Alexa. That's what they're trying to do. They're just trying to compete with Alexa right now at this current moment. So yeah, man, that's what's happening there with those guys. So I wonder if these things are like, besides them listen to your voice, do they actually listen to your conversations at home, like Alexa does? Because they found out they did at the end, and then Amazon got a fine for that. Because it's like, dude, what are you listening to? Yeah, man. Yeah, listen until you to what you were told to do. So yeah, man, I'm wondering if they are doing that just to listen to what people are saying and talking about all day. But yeah, man, that's what's happening today in terms of that. And then obviously the earnings report today, the earnings report, the one that crushed it today, yesterday actually, because we still have more banks reporting earnings report. Was Goldman Sachs. Let me just show you. Goldman Sachs yesterday killed it. Well, obviously, all the other banks like the Bank of America, JP Morgan, and Wells Fargo did beat their earnings. But this one was the one that stood out for everyone. It's because of they made 20.3 billion, 20.3 billion versus the forecast of 16.4 billion. So yeah, man, this was driven by high trading gains, right? So they make a lot of money from trading in general. So they did quite well yesterday for this. So yeah, man, that's about it today of July 2026. So yeah, man, if you like the video, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I got too much of power. Power. Got got powers like us. Come on, lads. Each time I am here, I am being abused. Whew. So, summon the power. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I think we're gonna see a couple of those today, bro. Maintenance day. Dude, what the fuck happened yesterday, bro? Like, all men are dogs, but I'm the biggest dog of them all. I have some power. I got power like Aston and then in the past. No, 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 no.